Coach, a few weeks back, we were talking about Jonathan Taylor, and you said he's the perfect I back. But you also said J.K. Dobbins, by way of example, is the perfect spread back. So we're going to take a look at him.
To me, this is where J.K. has gotten so good because he's mature. He's 3 years older now. He's stronger. He's one of the best tailbacks in Ohio State history. How about that? Wow, a great story for him. And here's where he's gotten really good. He's always been a good tailback, but he wasn't very big. Look at his strength program, and it's just the way he works. He's one of the hardest workers. Watch him put his left foot in the ground, drop his pads. That's a violent run after rack or run after contact yardage here. That's what every Coach Alfred looks at this. The NFL scouts look at this. Contact is made on the 29, 28 yard line. Boom! And once again, that's not a bad, this is a very good defense. That's a physical run, and anyone can do the first part of the run. He's on air. But this is where JK's got so much better. Look at his strength. Right. That's a tough run, and offensive linemen really respect that. All right, so often in offensive football, Jerry, they talk about the timing in the pass game and the splits and the timing between a quarterback and receivers. The one that's real intriguing, a little bit like the wishbone back in the day, is the spread offense. The timing between a tailback and a quarterback is absolutely essential. So the quarterback's heels are at 5 yards.
Right.
Okay. The tailback lines up on his toes on the heels of the quarterback, and this is something that you practice 10 minutes a day, which we'll go through here in a minute. But this is an actual RPO. The tailback does not know if he's getting the ball. So the offensive line is blocking a run. The quarterback is simply going to read the walkout defender. If he triggers, he's going to throw the ball out here. If he stays out here, he's going to give the ball. So the quarterback can see he right lefts. That means he steps with his right left first, his left foot second, steps, get out of the way of the tailback. Tailback's landmark is the tail or rear end of the tight end. This is an RPO. Let's go. I think the viewer would really appreciate what actually goes on between a quarterback and a tailback in what we call the mesh. So the first play is stretch. Your landmark is going to be which we just saw on videotape, the outside hip of the tight end. I'm going to left right, which means I'm left right as a quarterback. I'm going to get out of your way. You're going to open step and go. Okay, you're going to be a very open, soft pocket. That means I'm going to start the read at my left hip all the way to my right hip. On the stretch play, I'm not reading, remember, not reading the defensive end, I'm reading the second level player. So as I'm riding you across, once you get to my far hip, if I've made that decision, I'm going to give front hand pressure, which is right here, and that's when you clamp the ball and roll on it and you go. Okay, let's go back. Okay, now I've got the trigger where the second level player is triggering. I'm going to actually throw the RPO or the slant behind you. As you come across, as you start to feel the ball come out, you just roll over, keep going, and I pull and I throw the slant behind you. That's off the stretch. An outside play where you're not reading the end, but an actual RPO, you're reading a second level defender. And the second play you're going to see is inside zone or mid zone. Your target is now, landmark is not the rear end of the tight end, it's now the backside of the guard. And you're going to drop step. Remember, on zone plays, you want to have the offense lineman fit into the blocks, slow to, that means very patient, and then accelerate through, which you're going to see JK do exceptionally. You can see the tailback is very patient as he goes through the mesh. Okay, see his first step?
Yep.
He actually, a slight drop step, and all he's doing now is giving the offensive line the opportunity to go fit in their blocks. He's going to read the backside guard or the first defense lineman on the backside of the center. And if that guy would have veered to the right, he would have cut behind him. The left guard does a good job covering him up. He feels the crease, and now he's fast through. See, he accelerates through. Right. That's great vision. Obviously well blocked by the offense line. Slow to, and fast through. So it's mid-zone. I take the snap. I'm going to right, left, open up. You're going to drop step. My eyes go right to the movement key. As you come through, slow to, I'm reading the defensive end. As you're coming across, if you feel front hand pressure, you are now going to clamp down on the ball and go and accelerate through. Slow to, fast through. As you're coming through, and I now feel the defensive ends are going to close down on you, I'm going to open step and go. I'm here, left hip to right hip. As you feel the ball start to come out of your stomach, you roll over and accelerate with a good fake, and I pop the ball, either run or pass. Depends on the play. It's either RPO or a run. The key to all that, coach, is this, is that the amount of time spent, what I just did, that's hundreds and hundreds of reps. When I see teams that dabble, it's no different than if you dabble in the air raid offense, dabble in wishbone. You want to see a bad team dabble in this. When that ball's on the ground, you lose. And what I just did, that takes hours and hours and hours of work. And that's a staple of Ohio State's offense. And teams are really good at it. You never see the ball on the ground.
Dobbins breaks free. Touch him, but not tackle him. Touchdown, Ohio State.